So we're coming to the end of our hike, and we were just thinking about me and Lonnie's family and our ancestors. And so we wanted to share with you guys, maybe you don't really know, you might know who we are, but you really don't know where we came from and who our family is. And so we just wanted to share a little bit about our Blackfeet family. Me and Lonnie are descendants from Bear Chief Heavy Runner, who was the chief that was killed, and his band was massacred back in 1870. And it was known as the Marias Massacre. It's been known as the Baker's Massacre and also the Bear River Massacre. And so that band of Blackfeets was massacred, and Chief Heavy Runner, and his other name was Bear Chief, he was killed during that massacre, and he would have been our great-great-grandfather. But our great-grandfather, who was his son, comes with Rattles, later known as Billy Upham. He survived, and all of Heavy Runner's children survived the massacre. And they were taken to Fort Benton and raised in Fort Benton. And that's where our great-grandfather, Billy Upham, was raised. And then he had our grandfather, Joseph B. Upham. And his Indian name was Iron Shield. And so we both knew our grandfather, Joe, really well. He helped raise us, helped take care of us with our parents. And so that's where we come from. And I think about how comes with Rattles, Billy Upham, you know, his fight to survive and his will to survive a massacre that killed his parents. And yet he survived so that we could go on living, and that his children and his grandchildren, his great-grandchildren, his great-great-grandchildren could experience this land that we live on, and that we could be a part of this land. And so he was determined to survive so that we could come out here on days like this and enjoy this land. And so I'm just thankful for the resiliency of our ancestors who fought to survive smallpox and all of the atrocities that happened to our people, so that we could come out and be a part of this land and enjoy it every day. And so, you know, I'm just thankful for that. And I enjoy living here. I may travel different places, but I'm always longing to be back here, be back to the Rocky Mountains and enjoy this land that we live on. And I would never want to live anyplace else except here.
One of the things about that massacre is, some of you do know the history of it, but those of you that don't, on that day it was 30 below zero, and so it really is a miracle that our ancestors survived that. A lot of kids actually survived it, and so I'm really thankful. Love to hear that story. Carrie Lynn always tells it really well. And I'm just thankful because, like I said, now our children, our descendants are now here on this reservation and call this home and know our story. I have 3 children, grown children, Ryan, Joseph, and Ashley. I have 3 grandchildren, Holly Rose, Iverson, and Zion. And Holly Rose is 7, and Iverson is 2. He's going to be 2, and little Zion is 3 months, and they're all enrolled Blackfeet. So I am just, you know, that tells a lot about our our history and where we come from, when I think about that, it kind of makes me want to kind of tear up, because we're still here, and I'm really thankful for that.
Yes, so all the Blackfeet, you know, and you think about your history, and you think about your people and your ancestors, and it makes you be strong in life, because you know what they went through so that you could live here and be a part of the Blackfeet tribe and the reservation. And they had to go through a lot because they were thinking of us down the road. And so we need to take pride in who we are as Blackfeets, and I don't mean that pride of where you think you're better than other people, but that pride of respecting your people and respecting this land that we have. Not just on my parents or my dad's side, which my dad is the one, and Lonnie's dad are the ones that their great grandfather was Bear Chief Heavy Runner. But I also have a rich heritage on my mom's side with Opersons, and my uncle Earl Operson is the chief of the Blackfeet Nation, and I've watched his life through the years and had such great respect for him that, you know, if people say that, well, you're related to Earl, I don't want them to see a person that just, you know, is not making anything of their life, but I want to have that legacy, you know, that to give towards the people that helped raise me and the people that guided me and gave me direction in this life, that they could look at me or look at Lonnie and be proud that they were, you know, they instilled a lot of good things within us. And so that's what we want to do, you know, just by making these videos. You know, it just, we want to give back to our people. We may tell different stories like this along the way, and so we just want you to get to know us. You know, we're just plain old Blackfeet Indians, and nothing great about us. And we're just come from humble beginnings.
And we're still humble.
Yeah, I grew up in a log cabin.
Older. And log cabin. I grew up with her. I still remember it.
Outhouse and carrying water and kerosene lamps. You know, that's
bathing in a little basin.
Yeah. That's the life we grew up in. So we didn't grow up with riches or anything, you know, but we that respect was instilled in us at a young age, and so, you know, we're just grateful for that. You know, that somebody cared enough about us to instill those cultural values in us, and so we just want to share that with you, and like I said, take you on our adventures.
Yeah. So awesome.
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
And you're awesome. And Bigfoot's awesome.
Oh, and he's awesome. Out there. Wherever he is. Come. Hey, no, don't.